It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the upmen. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
But with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had no chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
A completion sets up a second down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Looking for some space. It's Sims. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Here we go. Opening drive of the semifinal game. They face third down in the red zone. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Movement here from the tight end. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the running back's got it again. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick completion to the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. Tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The Seminoles will try to keep this drive moving. Handed off for a draw. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Noles are in the red zone now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They mix it up with a run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Noles, as they put 6 more on the board. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs. It's Sims.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, USC. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Florida State 14, USC 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Florida State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
They'll try the ground game here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy.
This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10.
That makes the score Florida State.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters. Try to take
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Florida State.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, on the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback keeps the football. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17.
That makes the score Florida State 21.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Pitt just as he throws the ball. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Just time enough for one more play in the half. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Sims. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Completion sets up a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. The Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Sims. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that, either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans! And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they bubbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Trojans will have first and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Sims. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So a field goal attempt coming up now. tack on 3 points to finish off the third quarter. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. And the Noles come to the line and run the hurry out.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shrinks the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Now it's 2nd down here.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Noles! That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the 2nd half. This back had a great 1st half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the
defense here, though. That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Sims. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Leaning on the run game here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it goes incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got a man down the middle. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Time winding down deep in this game, and a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
6-point game. The offense is out there trying to convert on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Oh, so close to executing here on the fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down in possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Working clock with the ground game. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? That's caught. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.